One. What's up, YouTube and everybody out there? Welcome back to Dads Can Do It TV. Like I promised, I have the video coming up for the 2018 Chevy Cruze rear brakes. So we just did the front ones on the last video. If you guys watched it, I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and follow. So we're gonna do the rear brakes on the Chevy Cruze. Like I said, the model or the years is 2016 all the way through to 2019. This is the way you would do them. So you are going to need the tool to open the calipers, retract the calipers, or whatever you want to call it. You can get it at AutoZone, and the rent tool is 57111, and this is what it looks like, just so you know what you're supposed to be getting, okay? So the rear brakes are different than the front brakes because these, when you retract the caliper, they have to spin to be able to retract. So you cannot use the C-clamp on the rear. And the brake pads I'm using is Duralast Gold, part number DG1857. All parts I use are from AutoZone, always, on all my cars. It don't matter to me what it is. And if they don't have it at hand, always order it. And just keep in mind, no, AutoZone does not sponsor me. I wish they did. I hope they do. But no, they don't sponsor me. I'm just giving you my personal preference on parts in the parts store that I use, which is AutoZone, all the time. So we're going to start by getting the wheel off. Like literally, this shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to do. So I hope I have your full attention with that. Give me a second. Okay, so we got the wheel off. Now, keep in mind, you're going to need a whole tool chest of tools to do this job. I'm just kidding. You're going to need a number 13, a number 17, either a flathead screwdriver or a clip remover, and of course, caliper retractor and brake pads. This is all you need to do the rear brakes on this car. 2018 Chevy Cruze, 2016 through 2019. Let me show you how. Come on in here. So you have your size 13, which comes on this bolt right here. So, wrong way. So you take that off. Now, the number 17 comes into play because if you pay attention right here, when I'm trying to take it off, the whole thing spins. So you want to grab this one so it doesn't spin. This way you can take it off. Take it off by hand, and then you can release it. So now, you're going to use your flathead screwdriver or clip remover. You're going to wedge it in here. Oh, hold on. Before we get to that, your brake line, this is your e-brake, okay? So you want to take off the e-brake right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to push back. You're going to push back on the e-brake, and you're going to push down on that ball, and it'll just pop out on its own. So once you got that, now you can pull back your caliper. Only remove the top bolt, not the bottom one. Now the gold brakes, they don't come with the grease pad, but the grease pad is so you can be able to grease this bolt right here. This one seems like it might need some. And the front brake pads I got, they are the Elites, and those actually came with a little bit of grease. So I will squeeze the life out of it right here. I'm choking the chicken. Pause. And I will go on ahead, add some grease to that. So I'll grease it up. Once it is nice and greased up, I'll just put it right back in the hole. Right there till you hear a pop. You heard that? That's a little pop you want to hear. Now you know it just clipped back into place. So, now out of the caliper retracting tool set, I'm using the K2. They're different, you know. That's the one I'm using because you have two indentions right here. 1 and 2. That these need to go in. So that's going to help it spin. That goes here. You're going to put it in there. Once it's in place, you're going to twist this and lock it. And as you're twisting to retract the caliper, you're going to be spinning this one at the same time. Now take your time. It's not a race, but if you do it right, this job shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to do. And I am talking about 10 minutes on each side, not 10 minutes as a whole on the whole job. So you see how that plate is spinning? It's actually spinning the caliper. It's not just pushing it back. So you cannot just use a C-clamp to do this job. Now with every spin, this does get loosened up. So you do have to twist it so this can hit the base again. That one's coming out. Let me get that in there. So you're just gonna keep going. Take your time. Don't forget to open up your brake fluid filler.
So you open this up. So you, oh shoot, yeah, kind of close to the edge right there.
Yeah. So you see, so when you open this up, you don't create a lot of pressure, so it won't trigger no codes. And you just got to be careful. When you're doing the brakes, do them one at a time and then go inside and pump the brakes when you're done on each wheel. This way you don't overflow your oil, your brake fluid. This is the brake fluid right here, so I'm cutting it kind of close, to be honest. I don't have a lot to go, so if it overflows, at least it's going to land on this rag, on this t-shirt right here. I don't have to worry about it making a mess. So we'll just go back and we finish retracting the brake pad. I want to take this off real quick. I want to show you guys something. You need to pay close attention to. You see this seal? It's supposed to go back in there a certain way. Sometimes you gotta help it so it gets its shape. Okay, so you just want to make sure that this is going back the way it's supposed to as well. So there's looking pretty again. And then you go on ahead and continue. Like I said, it's very easy to do these brake pads. You don't need to go pay a mechanic $300 to do this. You could watch my video and do it for free. But if you feel you want to pay a mechanic for showing you how to do this, hey, I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? My cash app is First Bomber, 1ST, capital B for the bomber. That's only if you feel you need to pay somebody. I'm just playing. So, let me see. Trying to get this back in its place over here. There we go. So we don't have a whole lot to go right here. Now, don't go as fast as I'm going. Go slower. Take your time, of course. As you can see, I'm doing half turns. But the faster you go, the more chance you have of creating a spill over there in the front and creating codes on your car. But we'll check once I'm done. So that's done right there. Now you just got to loosen this. Take that off. So on your brake pads, where the brake pads?
Behind you. Behind.
Okay. So on the brake pads, you do have the little hardware it comes with. You want to change that. These are the other side. That's a new one. That's a new one. Okay, so one thing you want to remember is this sensor. You have a left and a right. This sensor, just make sure that you pull the brake pad and that this sensor goes on the correct side. So let's check and see, because it goes on the back side. So just the way it comes out is not on that one. So let's put that one back on real quick. It's going to be on the front one. Normally it's on the back ones. So it's going to be on the front one. And the sensor is on the inside lower. So you see how that matches? If you do it the other way, it's going to have it on the top, but possibly in the back. So this is what you want to look out for. Okay, so we know that's the front brake pad. And this one is the rear one. That's there. You get new hardware, change out the hardware. Just change out your hardware. You get new ones come with the brake pads. So that one's that. And then this one, just like that. So, brake pad goes in the, on the back one. I can't see. There we go. That one's in place. So that's the back one. Come back around this way. So in the front pad, you're going to get it in there. Pop it in place. Now the gold does not come with the grease pad. So if you want to put grease, like I said, you put it on your on the inserts right here.
The guide pins?
Yeah, the guide pins. You want to put it on the guide pins. If they're dry, just pop them out. And when you pop them back in, just wait for that little click sound. So you want to put them on that and on the back part of your brake pads. I don't have enough, I don't think, to add it. Let me see if I can. So that's what you do. You just get it. And it's supposed to help with the squeaking. But I've never had a squeaking problem with AutoZone brakes, to be honest. So I really don't worry about getting it or using it. So now your caliper's open. New brake pads are on. Don't forget you have your e-brake cable. So you're going to put... Now, this moves so you could adjust it. But as you can see, falls right into place. So don't forget to put this back in its place. It goes through this hole. And then once it's here, you're going to grab a tool or something. Or you could just use your hand. Push it back. Go under. And pop it up. And it goes right into place. You get your 14. Put that back in its place. It lines up perfectly so you don't have to sit there and struggle. Now you're going to need your number 17 to hold the bottom, the guide pin. And then that one to tighten it. And then you're done with the rear brakes on a 26, this is a 2018, but 2016 through 2019. Now, if you don't have jack stands, I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. If you don't have jack stands, of course, safety is always first. Wear some safety glasses if you have some. Second, when you take off your wheel, put it on the bottom of the car in case your jack gives out. It lands on that wheel instead of your legs. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to hit that like and share. If you want to follow or subscribe, peace out. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's Can Do It TV. And if you guys wanna watch some, let me know in the comments. Thanks again. Peace out.